Shedders, welcome to episode 2 of 3D printing. Okay, so episode 1, we found the STL file and found that little bit holder that we wanted to print. So what we're going to do now is open up the slicer software. So this is the next step in getting that file prepared for print. So with the new printer that we've got at the men's shed, it's a Crowley printer, so we'll go into the Crowley slicer and we'll open up that software. And then it's opening up now, and then what we've got, you can see up there, it's an Ender 3 VS SF4 0.04 nozzle, so that, that's just the size of the nozzle that's in there for the print head. We've got our, what we call the build plate here, and then what we want to do is we want to go and import the file that we've downloaded. So if we go up here, import model button, that's just this little icon here, and then it's typically going to go and find that default. So I've created a 3D prints folder, and then I've actually unzipped the files and put them in here. So if we click on that, open, there we go. It's on the print bed, ready to print. So there's a number of things here that we want to look at in this phase. So it's in the middle of the build plate. That's pretty good. Now, what we might want to do is put some supports around the device to actually help it attach to the build plate. Typically up here in Queensland, humidity, other things aren't our friends when we really want to have try and have a controlled environment. I know we do have a filament heater for our new 3D printer, which should keep the filament nice and dry, so humidity won't affect it. But what we want to do is we might want to add some supports to it. So if we click here, enable support, and that will that will build a support there. So what we want to do is build a support up. What we also want to do is, look at slicing now. Now that we've selected that we want some supports on there, it's very, very simple job. Do we want a support raft and base? So, yep, we'll do a PLA raft around there, so it'll build a raft. So what we want to do is we'll slice it, and what the slicing does is, you've got up here is it's turning it into G-code and actually breaks down. So it's got a print time up the top. It's going to take 21 minutes and 50 seconds to do this print. Now, we can go in there and put what materials in there. It's assuming we're just using basic PLA at the moment. We can actually do a cost for a roll of PLA, and actually will give you what that item will cost you in material. But we don't really need to jump down at that level just now. We just want to get a basic print onto the printer and then go. And then what we want to do is so there is the job. We want to preview it up here, and then it's got land printing or export to local or Crowley Cloud. So if the device was connected to either a LAN, like a local area network is what a LAN stands for, or to the cloud via a Wi-Fi. If we wanted to connect our device via Wi-Fi, we could send that file without needing to physically put it into a thumb USB drive. But we'll do export to local. So I'll do export to local here, and then notice that it's going to create a G code. So what the G code is doing is giving us X, Y, Z coordinates for each plot on that print bed of how they're going to build that that little holder, the POSI-bit holder. And then so the G code is all the coordinates that sent to the printer, and that's how it's going to print that that object on that print bed. So we would normally have this then save it to an SD card or a USB stick on an SD card, and then take that over to the machine. So we'll just do a save here. Okay, it's all saved. And then, we're ready to go with the G code for that. So what you would then do now is take this over to the machine and then install it, the USB, look for the name of that print job that we've just created, which is the POSIBIT folder. So if you go into here and we look at the G code, it would come up as flexi underscore by underscore PLA 20, and 21M is actually 21 minutes. It actually will tell you how long it's going to take to print, and then you would find that on the printer, hit print and walk off, and 21 minutes later you've got your print job done. So that's a very, very high level overview of how to create a file that is a G code that we can now put into the printer. What we probably should do now is the next video is actually do this at the MEN Shed and take a video of actually installing that G code into the printer and setting the print job up and hitting go. All right, that's enough for tonight, and then hopefully it will make some more content very soon. Thank you.